Shawn. We just started issuing height sticks here recently, so I thought I'd go through a little tutorial on some of the basics of using the height sticks and some things that can go wrong if you don't use them right. So the ones that we are issuing go up to a 15-foot height, so you'll be able to measure anything up to there. First step of setting them up is to loosen up your screw right here and get your arm set out at 90 degrees, and that's the first place that you could possibly go wrong. If you don't get that set at 90 degrees, then your measurement could be off. So you want to make sure that you get a right angle between your feeler stick here and the rest of your height stick. Get that tightened in, and then you've got 4 stages to your tube. So as you start coming up with your tube, you want to look for your measuring scale and come up and make sure that you get, like here, the 3rd stage was wanting to come up, so we'll get our 2nd stage, and then we can rotate this until the numbers line up, and your spring-loaded plunger should pop in when the numbers line up. Then we can go up and get our next stage and get our numbers to line up, and our spring-loaded plunger should pop into place. And then you take your measurement here at the top of the bottom section of the tube. So right here, we're gonna go up and measure what's above me, but there's some stuff above me that I can't see. I'm too close to it. So you wanna start by looking at your load from a distance and try to identify the highest place that you need to measure. And then when you come up close to that place, what you can do is go up deliberately a little bit too high, and then swing your pole in over your load and start coming down and swing. See there, I touched something. So now when you take your measurements, it's really important to make sure that your height stick is standing straight up and down. If you've got that at an angle, it's going to throw your measurement way off. So you've got to have your height stick standing straight up and down. And you also want to make sure that you're straight up and down at this angle, so both of them. And then you take your measurement here at the top of the bottom stage. So right now we're showing roughly 13 feet 11 inches. We got 13 feet 11 inches. But if I were to get off on that angle, let's see how much of a difference that could make. If I was out here at this angle, we could be showing 14 feet 8 inches just with that little bit of an angle change. And then if I were to have my angle in error the other way, I could be showing 13 feet 4 inches with that error, and then my load is taller than what I think it is. So it's really important to make sure that your height stick is straight up and down, and you might have to change your body position to be able to look at it. And then go up a little bit too high, swing it, come down, swing it, and be able to feel for your object up there, and then take your measurement at the end. So then once you're done, then you can just fold it back up again. If you come down to where your spring-loaded plungers are, it's helpful if you give this a little twist so it doesn't lock into the other holes, and then come down, get your next stage, push your plunger, give it a little twist, and come down, and then you can reset this so that it can go back into the storage pouch. Be careful these are delicate instruments, so be careful where you store them so they don't get damaged when you're not using them. Always check those loads. If there's any question, even if it's a normal dimension load, if there's any question about height, always get out and measure it so you know for sure.